Hey, welcome back to XP Camps. We educate the next generation of athletes about sports through gaming. If you've been following this channel for the past couple of months, you may have noticed that I've been taking lessons from our courses and posting them for free on YouTube so you can start understanding how our programs work. How these videos are going to work is I'm going to show you a concept, break down the concept so you understand how it works in real life, and then I'm going to show you how I set this concept up in Madden so that you can practice from home. If you like this style of content, make sure you leave a like and a follow, as the support on this channel would help us out a ton in furthering our mission to educate the next generation of athletes through gaming. And if you could drop a comment below of what concepts you want me to cover next, I'll be happy to do it. I'm going to be posting 2 to 3 times a week from now all the way through the Super Bowl, so make sure you leave your comments and let me know what you want to see or what we can be doing differently in order to make this the most valuable content for you possible. But I appreciate you clicking on the video, so let's jump into it. In this section, we're going to be taking a look at a Mills concept. A Mills concept is a 2-route concept that works best against cover 4 coverages. I have the concept pulled up on my screen right now. It's going to be ran by B, Jalen Waddle, who's going to be running that deep post on the right side of our screen, and RB Barrios, who's going to be running that deep dig route underneath. So let's jump into replay mode and see why this works. Alright, so here we are in replay mode taking a look at this. Now with a Mills concept, the player we're looking to attack is the safety that's on the play side. And what I mean by play side is the Mills concept is going to be taking place right here. So we're going to be reading the safety on that side of the formation. Now we're going to be putting this safety in a high-low read. It's a read that we love making in this ebook because it's simple and extremely effective. So with this cover 4 defender or safety, all we're looking to read right here at this point is, are they going to sink down and pick up this dig route, or are they going to sink back and pick up this post route? In this instance, Derwin James starts coming up to guard the dig route. And what that allows us to have is Jalen Waddle, who's running this post route and has inside leverage on the cornerback, so they're able to beat them to the inside, and if we pass lead them that way, they're able to get a big catch, a big gain, and potentially a touchdown. So that's really the read we're looking to make here. In this scenario, if Derwin James ended up sinking back, if we were to look at this from a bird's eye view for Barrios, as you can see, there's a ton of room behind the linebackers but underneath the defensive backs where Barrios would be able to make a catch for a pretty decent sized gain. But Derwin James ends up stepping up and we read that, so we end up throwing it deep, and that's the high-low read that we're looking to make with a Mills concept. Alright, so how you're going to want to set this up, you're first going to want to scroll over to your concept page and then select deep pass, and Mills concepts should be one of the options for deep pass. If it's not, I'm in the Jets playbook right now. When I look on the Madden website, it says the Falcons are the only playbook to have Mills concepts. Obviously that's not true, as I'm in the Jets playbook right now and we can see that it's pulled up on my screen. So I would just say whatever playbook you're using, click around and see if you have the Mills concept. If you do like we do in this instance, this will show you all of the formations that have a Mills concept built into it. So in this Jets playbook, we only have 3 available to us. But if you're in a playbook that doesn't have the Mills concepts as one of the deep pass options, what you can do is find a play that has a deep post on the outside. And then, let's just try to find cover 4 so we can show this. So as you can see, I'm in this play because Jalen Waddle is running that deep post on the right side of my screen. And then what you're going to want to do is hot route the slot receiver, or the receiver that's going to be closest to Jalen Waddle. In this instance, it's going to be the slot receiver Barrios. And so how you hot route them, you click Y, and then as you can see, a button will come up above each of your receivers. Click the button that corresponds to that receiver. So for Barrios, it'll be RB. And then it'll show you your 8 presets that you could hot route a receiver into. So I'm going to click left on the left stick to put them on that in route. And then what you're going to want to do next is click Y again, hot route again, select Barrios, and now click RB, which is the smart route option. and that's going to put him at about 12 yards deep. So basically all the smart route option does is it has the routes break at the first down marker. So if it's 1st and 10 and you click smart route, you'll be breaking at 10 yards of depth right where the marker is. If it's 2nd and 3 and you click a smart route, it'll only break at 3 yards worth of depth because that's where the first down marker is going to be. If you're on the goal line, it'll break at where the goal line is. So if it's 1st and goal from the 8 and you click a smart route, the route will break from the 8-yard line. And so now you can see we have that Mills concept set up on the right side of the screen. Now we'll see if I can have enough time with this pass rush from the Chargers. But the other thing that I would give you a tip on that helped me do this a bit more successfully. So you saw in the example, Derwin James came up and picked that under route, and I was able to throw it over the top to Jalen Waddle. How I was able to get him to bite is when I snapped it, I pump faked it at Barrios, and that got him, as you can see there. Of course I take a sack. But if we go into replay mode really quick, as you can see, when I pump faked it, for whatever reason in the game, it had Derwin James bite and come down on that in route after we pump faked. So if James is staying deep on this deep post with Waddle, you're probably going to get this, but if you want to try to get Derwin James to bite down on this in route, then just pump fake the ball, and for me, typically, that'll get Derwin James to come down and pick up that route. But that's how you would set up the Mills concept in Madden. Again, it may be available in a lot of playbooks. The website's not too specific on that. So whatever playbook you're running in Madden, just go to the deep post option in your concepts and click and see if the Mills concept is there. And if it's not, just try to find any play with a deep post on the outside, and you can audible the next closest receiver into that in route. Looking to get a better understanding of football so you can be more effective on the field? Check out xpcamps.com, where for just $4.99, we can make you better, smarter, and a safer player guaranteed.